Let's wait and see.
Hey folks, we believe we're live. So
The Bonaventure is live now. It's true, it's official.
always makes me think of a Homer Simpson quote when he says something like, the something is now. Something is on.
The time is now? That's Moloko.
That is Malone. Or my friend Matt Bell, who says the future is new.
He's not wrong.
No, exactly. Caught up. Okay.
One day we should actually learn that Usher song because we sing it every time.
Yes.
Every week, basically. You get tangled in your in your wires.
What happened to my wine?
It's over there.
Yeah, yay. Okay, good. She never lets me down. And could you pass my glasses from the table just over there, please, when you
Right.
get une seconde. I don't even know what language I was trying to. Wow, they are so dirty.
Your glasses are covered in dust. Hello, everybody. Everyone's just been confusedly watching us fiddle around with our ears and wires and
This is not a
glasses
test.
and wine.
This is the real deal. It's just slow to take off.
Hello, hello, hello. Vicky and Laird, hello over in Tennessee. How are you guys? Are you affected by these awful storms and the freeze that the Texas freeze that we're reading about? It looks so awful. I hope you're okay. Let us know. How is everyone else? Hi, Tiz and Susanna, Neve, Mike, Miller and Tom, my mum, Alex Mileman, Pops and Chris and other Papworths
Good evening
and
from a wet
everyone.
Cornwall.
Hi. Hi.
It's often a wet Cornwall.
Ah,
We've still got the subtitles.
yep.
Good to see. They do add an element.
Karaoke Friday nights now on phones with the
Hi.
Bonaventure. I enjoy it.
Hi, Tiz. Hi, Julian.
Thanks, Mills.
Thanks. Oh.
She didn't mean you had a nice dress. But your shirt is very nice also.
I think so. Yeah, I feel like I've gone around through my shirts and back to this one again a bit too soon. But I have a limited wardrobe at the moment. So.
Yeah, we're vaguely matching also tonight, which I'm quite proud of.
Ooh.
Yeah, well done us. Chattanooga is never snowy, thankfully. I'm very happy to hear that you guys are okay.
You guys have the best place. No, that's not true. We have some great ones in Cornwall, but you have amazing place names in America.
Is there a song with Chattanooga in it? I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure there is.
Yeah, the Chattanooga Choo Choo.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Writing on Facebook, live now, not to be missed. That's my advertising speak.
He's really pleased with
It can be
himself.
very convincing.
Well, I think that we should begin with one of our own songs, as
Okay.
tradition dictates. How is the sound, everyone? I can see the buttons flashing, all the right colours. Oh, I don't know, actually. It's blue and green.
Yeah, that's
That
right.
should be all right for talking. So, oh yeah, I can hear that.
Perfection.
So yeah, we should be all good. Nobody's forgotten to plug in the cable this week. That is at least a good start. And yeah, we're going to start. Hi, Bev and Mike. We're going to start with Old Reflections because we didn't get to sing it last week. I know that Suzanne wanted to hear it. She's not on yet, I don't think, but she'll hear it.
Okay.
We've all been somewhere before, usually with someone
You don't have to carry them everywhere like a bad smell
in your head. Guilty boy, did you break her heart, or she break you?
You dump her, she dump you. Who's feeling bad? Who's feeling blue?
Whenever we start something new, old reflections will break through. They don't have to hurt you. They don't have to make you blue. Just smile and know you'll pass on through. Stray thoughts will catch you out. what you want, but where you've been, what you did, and who you see. The people that affected you help you do the things you do. You weren't just one, you were two. Give them the credit they were due. Whenever we start something new, old reflections will break through. They don't have to hurt you. They don't have to make you blue. Just smile and know you'll pass on through. Don't get stuck looking back just to find the pain that lasts. Plenty to look forward to. You don't have to carry it all with you. Whenever we start something new, old reflections will break through. They don't have to hurt you. They don't have to make you blue. Just smile and know you'll pass on through. What reflections, they will break through. What reflections, just smile and know you'll pass on. What reflections, they will break through. What reflections, just smile and know you'll pass on. Just smile and know you'll pass on. Just smile and know you'll pass on through. Thank you very much. We have the best audience. Very important audience of one. I was so dry during that. I did a proper Scooby. And it would have been disguised, I think, if you'd have sung the line when you were supposed to sing with me.
Was that the line I was supposed to sing?
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that song we were playing, and on the record, on our album, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't listened to our album, you can find it on all decent major digital providers, such as Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music, and also if you want a hard copy in CD format, you can just ask us to send it to you.
I've got a few copies here waiting.
It's $1 million. It's actually
Or £38 according to Amazon.
It's a lot less than that.
I think they might have taken that down now, I don't know. I did complain.
We'll see. But I was thinking that when the guitar solo twiddly bits on the end of the track, I sort of did just like came up with on the spot whilst we were recording it. Now I have no idea how to play them. And if we ever get to play with a band again, I'll have to hire another guitar player or just get one of my friends to do it.
Or just, practice.
No, but I'll never get it right. I've got to be...
Yes, you
I'm
will.
not that kind of guitar player. It's very...
You know how we've discussed oversharing? You need to keep some mystique going.
I'm just going to get a better guitar player than me and be like, you learn that, and you play that for me. Thanks very much.
Okay.
That's got to be the way.
Fine.
I'll just sing.
Hello, Team Hegarty. Didn't get to name check you before we started. How are you? Happy weekend, everybody. The weekend starts here because, do you know what day it is? It's Friday! Yes, it is. It is the beginning of the weekend. The party starts now.
Okay, I've come up with an idea.
Oh.
Next Friday, we will do the It's Friday, but we'll do it in a different style.
Okay.
A la the theme tune to The Wire, where they had somebody different doing it each series. We will do a different type of It's Friday. Because we've settled into a groove now, and we should change it up.
We have. We finally managed to do it in unison last week.
Yeah.
So I feel like we've hit our peak now. We should change it.
Well, yeah, maybe next week I can get out some decks. We'll do a little scratching, drop a hip-hop beat.
Maybe next week will be the time that I set up my drum kit here.
Yeah, just one beat, and I'll do a triangle. Dum, ding. Or a tuning fork.
You'll see it will be a surprise. I bet you're really looking forward to it.
It'll be just as much of a surprise to us as it is to you. What's next?
Next is a Johnny Cash and June Carter Cash song.
That's humorous because today I came across a meme that was two people in a castle, and one of them says to the other one, "Shut the gates." He says, "What is it?" "It's country music." And so he starts shutting the gates. And he says, "What kind of country music?" He says, "No, wait, no." He says, "Sorry, got it the wrong around." He said, it's hard to remember. He said, "Open the gates. What's coming? Music. What kind of music? Country music." So he says, "Shut the gates." "But it's Johnny Cash. Open the gates. Just a little."
I think you could have carried on with the first telling of it and still got the punchline in. You were nearly there, and I knew what it was going to be.
I couldn't remember.
Aww.
Got close. I'll send it to every one of you.
Are your eyebrows sweating? You've got these two little foggy patches in your glasses.
If I push my glasses on too far, they make yeah.
No, that's no fun. Let's not be nice.
No. Do my best work when I'm under pressure.
That's a big lie.
Shut up. Right.
It's Friday roast, everybody. Hello, Carolyn. I can't talk. I'm probably going to scoop you all over the place this evening. Right, let's sing Ring of Fire. We've got the kazoos out. The kazoos have been sorely missed for the last few weeks. I know you've missed them too. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring, bound by wild desire. I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Thank you very much.
Ah, the wonderful Johnny Cash, written by June Carter Cash and somebody Kilgore, whose name I can't remember. Kilgore.
Well, there are three of them, really. I didn't realise that.
It wasn't Johnny, it was June and...
I know it was June, but I
June
didn't
and
realise
this
it was...
other
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I think.
Hello, Team Ellis.
Just in time for Wine Chat.
I was just about to say that, yeah.
Welcome to the Bella Venture and Wine Chat. Welcome to Wine Chat with the Bella Venture, that's what I meant to say.
I've given the wine bottle a very neat little collar of kitchen roll.
You also give me a filthy glass. My word.
You gave yourself a filthy glass because you never wash
give
and
you a
dry them
filthy
properly.
glass.
Oh, stop it.
Sorry, parents.
So tonight we have, obviously, a red wine. No surprise there. It is a Gran Passione Rosso.
Passion.
Say that again.
Passion.
Very nice. It's a 2019 intense purple colour.
Yeah, it tastes like intense purple colour.
This wine has a very solid structure due to the elevated alcohol and the balance between soft tannins and acidity. The oak aging gives pleasant spices and vanilla notes. Great wine for roasted red meats. Ideal with game dishes. We had none of the above for dinner. Excellent with mature hard cheeses. Or that. What's it like? I haven't tasted it yet.
It's really nice. Quite,
Intensely purple?
yeah, it definitely has quite a grown-up flavour, do you know what I mean? It's quite dry, a little bit of spice. Not for kids, no. Definitely not. I like it a lot. That's my kind of wine. And obviously...
Yeah. Do you know, it feels like it might be dry, but it's actually not. It's very smooth.
Didn't we say this last week? We were like, oh, isn't this a dry wine? But it tastes
Yeah, so last week I
smooth.
didn't like
was
it
it the
because
week
it was
before?
really dry. Or the week before, maybe, yeah. But that one I like.
Awesome.
Right then. Excuse me.
We ought to score them all out of 10. That's
should.
true.
Yeah, we've just been sort of chatting about the wine without really sort of dedicating ourselves to this section of the
What I will say is this
Programme.
wine came from the Wine Twit, who is in Balham at the end of Ramsden Road on Nightingale Lane.
Yep.
It's a shop, but they also do delivery. You can check out their website if you like the wines that we're drinking.
Support local businesses. Woo!
And you're in London, order from the Wine Twit. And I think this particular wine was in a box that was ordered at lunchtime and delivered at 6 or something ridiculous like that. So.
Excellent service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not by me.
Team Ellis have a Pilastro. Oh, I like that one. Long, smooth, and well-rounded, apparently.
That sounds like me.
Carolyn says, glad she wasn't cooking to ring a fire because she burnt herself last time.
Did you burn yourself on the hob?
Yeah.
Is it an induction ring?
Quick, play another song. Okay, this next song... Oh, hello, Team Oli, by the way. This next
guys.
song is for Miller, because I know she really likes this one, and I'd forgotten all about it, and I just remembered it a couple of days ago, so yeah.
You remembered.
So then I remembered, yeah, that's right. And we haven't played this one for a very, very long time since we left the ships, actually, I don't think.
Oh, no, I think we've done it once here.
As in this house?
Yeah, because Mills was...
Nope.
Liked it. Did
Nope.
we do it there?
Nope. That's why we're doing it for her tonight.
Fine, now I'm going to have to go back through every single live stream and discover...
Who do you think is right, everybody? This is Fever. Click along at home. Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a feeling that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight, fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Romeo loved Juliet, she felt the same. When he put his arms around her, he said, Julie, baby, you're my flame, now give it the fever. With our kisses, fever with that flame in you. Fever, I'm a fire. Fever, yeah, I burn forsooth. Everybody wants the fever. That is something we all know. Fever isn't such a new thing. Fever started long ago. Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, Daddy, oh, don't you dare, he gives me fever. With his kisses, fever when he holds me tight. Fever, I'm his missus. Daddy, won't you treat him right? Listen to my story. Here's a point that I have made. Chicks were born to give you fever, be it Fahrenheit or centigrade. They give you fever with their kisses, fever as they live and learn. Fever, watch them sizzle. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way. Thank you very much.
It's quite hard for me to sing that one. I have to really.
Did you say it's really hard for you to sing that one?
It's tough on that one. Silent harmonies.
Yeah, we don't play it very often actually.
Well, when we first started playing together, we developed a jazz sound and a sort of country sound. And as we've gone on, we've developed more Americana, which sort of sits a bit amongst lots of different things, lots of soul and country stuff. So when we go back to the old jazz tunes that we used to play, we're like, oh yeah, we like this one, but it doesn't kind of feel quite like it's our thing anymore. So what I'm trying to do with things is trying to update them and make them sound a bit bluesier and make them sound a bit more Americana, rocky, so that we're not playing old jazz tunes in an old jazz style.
I have to shout out Claire Gray. Hello, hello. And Elliot, your ulcer sounds horrible, and I'm really sorry about that. He's jealous of our drinking wine.
Good news and bad news, Elliot. Put your clothes back on.
There's a very small margin of our friends that get that joke. Hello, Ewan and Jade as well. And
Hi,
Jared,
guys.
hello. Spicy vibe tonight. Woo!
Ewan now likes to be referred to as Julia.
Julia.
Yeah, so it's Jade and Julia.
Right. Okay then.
Yeah,
I'll see you on Monday, Julia.
that's what he told me.
Oh, it's harmonica time. Not that one though. E, I think.
Cool. C.
Ah. I always think this one's E. It's lucky, my subtle check of that doesn't sound right.
Like it's kind of like a tuning, like you're playing a tuning.
It is.
La, 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 la.
Play the chord so I know that I'm also wrong. All right then. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see, the sky that we look upon shall tumble and fall. All the mountains shall crumble to the sea. I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That song has a very strong bass line. If you're listening on a mobile phone, you probably won't hear it. You'll just hear, which sounds totally different. So get a big TV with a massive subwoofer and then blast it out at yourself, and you'll hear all my cool bass effects.
All right, consumerism. I don't think Ewan's very happy with you calling him Julia. The Papworths would like Mama Tried this evening. Good call.
Oof.
Haven't played that one for a while.
It's been a while, yeah.
Yeah. But Ewan called you Betty.
Betty was my grandmother's name.
And mine.
Incidentally, yeah. We shared it. That doesn't mean we're related. This is just their first names.
Yeah. Right. What do we have next? So next we have a song that I've chosen to pop in here for a couple of reasons. This next song is Toxic by Britney Spears. Obviously, we sing it slightly differently, but I think you'll have to have been living under a rock to not know that the Britney Spears documentary is out. In the UK, you can watch it on Sky or Now TV. We have neither, so we haven't seen it yet. But just looking at some of the footage and commentary online is very sad. I think it is definitely sort of a cultural must-watch. Lots of lessons learned, etc. Second reason for playing this song is that it was written by Kathy Dennis. Is that right? It's
yes,
Kathy Dennis,
that is
isn't
her
it?
name.
I always get mixed up with Kathy Dennis and Carly Simon. Yeah, Kathy Dennis.
Yes.
And she wrote Toxic, and she also wrote Can't Get You Out of My Head for Kylie. And my sister-in-law, Victoria, told me last week that both of those songs were written by Kathy Dennis about the guy who is the super vet on TV. What?
That is a mind-blowing story. You're right.
What?
Yeah.
And so obviously I Googled pictures of him, and I was like, what?
Hey, he's a super vet.
I mean,
surely that's attractive.
he
a
must
man
have had a
saving animals.
really intense effect on her to create both of those songs, basically.
I mean,
Be the inspiration for both of those songs, which are both bangers.
how could he be such a hero in his work and then such a toxic person in relationships?
I mean, it just blew. I don't necessarily know that he's toxic.
No.
Well,
Well, she said he was.
Yeah,
and
but
therefore it must be true.
it's all, obviously a songwriter's interpretation. But yeah, that kind of blew my mind a little bit. So everyone get Google imaging the super vet. I really enjoyed that last weekend, and so this song, Toxic, is in honor of both of those stories.
Imagine if the super vet and the super nanny got married.
That'd be terrifying.
Be a super animal nanny.
Super house.
Be like The Incredibles, only less exciting.
Yep. Baby, can't you see I'm calling? A guy like you should wear a warning. It's dangerous and I'm falling. There's no escape, I can't wait. I need a hit, well, baby, give me it. It's dangerous and I'm loving it. Too high, can't come down. Losing my head, spinning round and round. Do you feel me now? With the taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under. With the taste of your poison paradise, I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? And I love what you do. Don't you know that you're toxic? It's getting late to give you up. I took a sip from my devil's cup. Slowly it's taking over me. Too high, can't come down. Losing my head, spinning round and round. Do you feel me now? With the taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under. With the taste of your poison paradise, I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? With the taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. And I love what you do. Don't you know that you're toxic?
Don't you know that you're toxic?
With the taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under. With the taste of your poison paradise, I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? With the taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. And I love what you do. Don't you know that you're toxic? The taste of your poison paradise, I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready now. Thank you very much.
So I tried to miss a bit out and jump to the end
Yep, yeah, you did.
because I was eager to play Can't Get You Out of My Head by Kylie.
Never gonna happen.
I just can't get you out of my head. That's what they sing down in Cornwall when they're chatting up a bird.
Where's she gone, Kylie?
Where? Oh, Kylie's back.
Kylie did a country album.
She did.
She did.
I liked one song, actually.
You
Really,
did?
really
Yeah.
quite liked it.
Every
a
time it was on the
single, I
radio,
like,
you were like, we should do this one, we should do this one,
Went, yeah.
which I ignored.
I just can't get you out of my head. That's the only line I know.
There's a long time ago in one of these live streams, we were talking about a song, and you did a really unusual version, just like you did just then. And I used it for a clip of some funny, a funny clip compilation. I can't remember what it is now. You did it, and you automatically went into a Cornish accent then, or more Plymouthian accent, really.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
Here. Get on, babe.
Okay, this next song is for Tanner and Jared, who requested it.
This
It's
is a banging
called,
tune.
it is. It's called Valentino. by Diane Birch.
I highly recommend watching the video. Obviously, not whilst you're watching us. Well, you could do it at the same time. Look up Diane Birch's Valentino on YouTube, and it's a really cool video. It's really neat.
I'm not even sure I've seen it.
Oh, it's great. It's the one where she walks in and out of a room. The picture doesn't change, but she changes and things change in it.
Oh, that's cool. Carolyn wants to know if we've heard of the Vagaband. I haven't.
Vagaband? No, I don't think so.
But I shall add them to the list of people to look up and discover. Thanks very much.
Are they a British band, Carolyn? I'll wait.
We'll find out. I'll wait. So we've got Mama Tried as a request, and we've also had All Is Found as a request from my mum.
Oh.
Hello.
Yeah. Mama Tried might be a little challenging, but I'll see what I can do. I don't know if I can even remember the words.
You could. We've got it, and it's fine.
Do we, though? I don't think it's on there.
It'll be hiding in a set, won't it?
No, we never used the lyrics.
Oh, okay then. Well, we'll see.
Well, it should be in there somewhere.
We'll find out soon enough. Shout out to Dale and Jackie Barnes. Hello, guys.
Hey, guys. Long
Thanks
time.
for joining us. Carolyn says the Vagaband are from East Anglia.
East Anglia.
And hello, Matt Baker. Nice to see your name pop up too. Hope you are well. Happy Friday.
Happy birthday, Matt Baker.
Stop
It's not his birthday.
it. Okay, let's play Valentino.
But when it is your birthday, Matt, happy birthday.
Let us know when your birthday is, buddy.
So this particular guitar beat, sort of rhythm, is called the diddly beat, or diddly rhythm, because of Bo Diddley, and he had a powerful effect on rock and roll guitar playing. And I just remembered, as I was playing that and thinking, I'm playing the diddly beat, because that's the kind of simple thoughts I have. I thought about the episode of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air where Bo Diddley turns up and he asks Will for advice on women. And he says to him, Will, I need your help, because when it comes to women, Bo don't know diddly. And that was the thought that popped into my head just at that moment.
I love it when you give us an insight into what's going on in that brain of yours. It's terrifying. I wasn't ready. Well, I passed the wishing well, and I threw my penny in. Sent a prayer on up above that you would come my way again. Yeah, I've seen some better days, and in each one of you were there, running circles through the graveyard, throwing daisies in the air. Whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, oh, Valentino. Whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, my tears don't show, but oh, honey, they flow. Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, I crossed the lakes and mountains, ended up in Hollywood, playing piano at that pink hotel, just like you said I would. I kept looking out my window, hoping one day you would come, going every shade of blue under that California sun. Whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, oh, Valentino. Whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, my tears don't show, but oh, honey, they flow. Ooh, 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 ooh. So much for those promises, so much for those daisy chains. Oh, why carry all those heavy dreams when the only one I really want is you? Oh, whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, oh, Valentino. Whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, my tears don't show, but oh, honey, they flow. Whoa, 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 oh, Valentino. Whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, my tears don't show, but oh, honey, they flow. Ooh, 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 ooh. Do, 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 ooh. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. That's about a guy called Valentino.
Valentino by Diane Birch. I've never listened to any of her other material. You listened to her album quite a lot, didn't you?
Yeah, so when I worked on a ship about 10, 11 years ago,
You don't look old enough to have been at work on a ship 11 years ago.
our sound engineer loved Diane Birch's album Bible Belt, and he used to play it all the time when we were sound checking and stuff, so I got to know it quite well.
Did it have a religious flavour, or was it a cunning play on words?
I don't remember.
Okay. Fine. Is it one of ours?
It is one of ours. Yeah, sorry, I was staring blankly at trying to find the place on the list, and yeah, it's Tell Me With Your Body. Oh.
So this is a sexy song, ladies and gentlemen, about communicating effectively with your partner through the medium of your body. When I first wrote the song, I finished the song and I was like, and then I played it back, sort of played it to myself and went, oh my word, I've written a Jack Johnson song. And it was really like, dun, 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 dun. And then I had to go back and rewrite it completely. And then
you wrote an Al Green song.
And I turned it into more of an Al Green song, and then I was much, much happier. I do like Jack Johnson, but I just didn't want to write Jack Johnson, so... anyway, that's enough of that.
Matt Baker's birthday is on the 28th of May.
Happy birthday, Matt Baker.
The big 4-0. And hello, Michael Owen.
Big
Greetings over to you in North Carolina.
Hi, Michael.
Hope you're well.
Don't open your mouth. It's not time to talk. Don't try to tell me what you're thinking right now. We'll just get our wires crossed. We've been sitting here talking, and sometimes thinking, carrying on with neither one of us blinking. If you got a message for me, why don't you tell me with your body? Tell me we go. But I'm singing just. Tell me if we go with your body. But I sing just. Tell me with a show. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Your voice is beautiful on the end of the telephone, and I love to find a letter under my pillow, but don't do it every day. It's sweet to hold it till we get back home, and the tension's about to blow. If you got a message for me, why don't you tell me with your body? Tell me with your... Well, I sing just, singing just, I'm singing just. Tell me with your body. I sing just, singing just. So tell me with your... Won't you tell me now? Won't you sing it now? Or won't you bring it now? Come on now, bring it now. Girl, don't you know that I feel you with my hands, with my eyes, with my skin, with my mind. Girl, don't you know that you're feeling me too? Baby, won't you sing it now while I was singing just? Singing just, singing just. Tell me with your
I've already just gone to the toilet. So.
Do you need a cushion or something? You were fussing around a lot in that. Are you okay? You comfortable?
Yeah. Fine.
Okay.
It's just tricky. It's tricky in to play like this with sitting down with this and etc. etc.
It is. Do you know what? It is quite tricky to play and sing sitting down, and it's good practice, I think, actually, because you get a lot more. Being technical for a second, you create a lot more space when you're standing up, just to breathe, and so it's a bit easier to sing when you're standing up. So it's sort of like singing exercises when you're learning a song. There are some really mad singing exercises that you can do where you sing the song or most of the song with just consonants and you sing it with just vowels, and then when you sing it normally it sort of flows really easily. That's kind of what I'm feeling like we're doing.
So this is like training for singing standing up.
Yeah.
So when we get there we'll be like, oh, this is so good.
Yeah.
Okay. We could just stand up.
I'm not sure.
Do we just get tired?
Yeah, well, exactly.
I mean,
I wear heels, you don't, so yeah.
Yeah, true. That is
You're
true.
right. We don't have Mama Tried because we don't ever use the
Yes.
things for it.
So
Do you think you'll be able to remember it? Or
Yes,
Because look,
I
Mama
think
Tried is here, but it's just blank because we don't need the lyrics.
Well, let's find out. Eh? I think it goes like this. No, that, not like that. Like this.
Bit lower. Should we postpone this to next week?
I can get it.
That's it.
First thing I remember knowing was a
Lonesome whistle blowing.
and a
Youngins dream of growing
up to
It's very
ride
low for me.
on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound. No one could steer me right. Mama tried. One and only rebel child from a family meek and mild.
Mama seemed to know what lay in store.
Despite all of my Sunday learning toward the bad, I kept on turning
Till Mama couldn't hold me anymore.
When
I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried. Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied.
only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Oh, Daddy risked his soul. He left my mom a heavy load.
She tried so very hard to fill his shoes.
Working hours without rest, she wanted me to have the best.
She tried to raise me right, but I refused. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried. Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied.
But it's only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried.
I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried. Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied.
But it's only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried.
Thank you very much. That was so enjoyable.
I couldn't remember much of that song, so Kate had to mouth the words to me.
I think they saw.
No, it's all smoke and mirrors. They didn't.
My favourite moment of that was when you were about to get the words wrong, and so you started the line that should be working hours without rest, and you actually sang twerking hours without rest, and it really made me laugh. My mum was twerking hours without rest
Well,
because she just wanted me to have the best.
Yeah, well, that's a much more modern version of the song.
Aha.
Poor
That
old-
was really
Poor
excellent.
old mama.
Really excellent. Okay, I have heard the calls for Billie Jean. We shall do that. But first of all, I'm going to try and find All Is Found for my mum.
That's what the solo should have been. I remembered it, just at the wrong moment.
It's in there somewhere.
Can I remember the harmony?
So, Sally, this must surely be the song most often referenced in country music. Interesting.
What, Mama Tried?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it has everything. What was I listening to? Oh, there's a David Allan Coe song, and he was talking on the radio about his friend who wrote it, and then he released it. And he sent him this song, and he said, "I've written the perfect country song." He said, "It's got drinking, it's got trains, it's got horses, it's got all these various things." And David Allan Coe wrote back to him and said, "Well, nobody dies in it, so therefore it's not." So then he had to add, so he added another verse on the end that was all about his mother dying and him being left all alone. He was like, now. And he puts all that is in the intro to the song that I was on a Spotify playing just when I was out running, which is a weird thing to listen to when you're running. And then, he says all of that and then sings the song. And it is the perfect country song. But Mama Tried
So
probably
says
also
you.
is. Yeah.
All
See
right.
if I can find it.
Right then. Vicky, I don't know what your comment is in reference to. I was not. Don't know.
Was
you were
not
not
what?
what?
Mama was not twerking.
Oh, I see. I'm with you. Okay, fine. Pops has requested Harper Valley PTA.
Ooh.
All right. We've gone on the country roll. Okay. All is found. Where the north wind meets the sea, there's a river full of memory. Sleep, my darling, safe and sound, for in this river all is found. All is found. When all is lost, then all is found. In her waters, deep and true, lie the answers and a path for you. Dive down deep into her sound, but not too far or you'll be drowned. She will sing to those who hear, and in her song all magic flows. But can you brave what you most fear? Can you face what the river knows? Until the river's finally crossed, you'll never feel the solid ground. You have to get a little lost on your way to being found. Where the north wind meets the sea, Thank you very much. Thanks for requesting that, Mama. Love that song. Beautiful. And what a film. What a film.
I know. All the films written by the same. So all the songs written. Yeah.
Yes,
So,
actually. Well, no. Yes, but no. The main hits from Frozen 1 and 2 were both written by...
The Something Lopez couple.
Yes.
Anderson Lopez.
Anderson Lopez, yeah.
They are a couple, we think. Their surnames are both
Yeah, they're
Anderson
married.
Lopez. So
They're
we
married.
think they're a couple married. And yeah, I think you can really hear the difference between Frozen 1, which sounds, they're good songs, but they're very kind of kiddie oriented, whereas Frozen 2, I think, has a much more
Kitty what?
oriented. It's American, so I can say oriented.
You're not Americans. Orientated.
Orientated.
Such a bugbear of mine.
And
Oh, I've got fluff in my eye again, guys.
Anyway, the second one's better. There you go.
Sally, I completely agree with you. The first time a famous person covering a song at the end of a Disney film was better than the version in the film. Because the version in the film is just sort of I wouldn't say it's a throwaway, that's not very fair to Evan Rachel Wood, but it's definitely just sort of a section of a lullaby. You know, it's not meant to be a standout song, so she's not meant to be like an amazing singer or this, that, and the other, but Casey Musgrave's version is just...
She smashes it.
She does, she nails it.
I mean, come on, the Panic at the Disco version is...
Oh my God.
Of Into the Unknown is absolutely...
You know, we've sung Into the Unknown a couple of times.
Very badly.
It will just never be that version. And you know, when you cover a song, you want to do something a bit different with it. There isn't very much you can do with Into the Unknown. I mean, I say that, I will probably eat my words at some point soon, but...
Yeah, when I come up with the reggae ska version of it, you'll be like...
Which I will not sing. But the Panic at the Disco version of Into the Unknown is just the best. It's amazing. Amazing. Right then, I just have to quickly go back because Alex Marmon, you've just had a birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday, Alex Marmon.
Happy birthday for yesterday. And are you
Happy
joking
birthday,
about
Alex
how old you
Marmon.
are? Because I don't believe you at all.
64.
So happy birthday for yesterday, my friend. Right, we've got 2 more requests to do. Harper Valley PTA.
Is Alex older than I am?
Yes. And Never Again.
It's quite old. Oh, what are we doing now then?
Harper
Do you want to do a jazz one in between?
Yeah, okay, let's do Stormy Weather. And then we can go back to some country. Mix it up a little bit.
Why not?
Have you learned any of the songs from Soul yet?
No, actually. And they haven't stuck in my head. I didn't fall in love with any of them.
I think
Did
the thing with soul is it's amazing.
Sorry, those of you at home
Piano
may not have heard
jazz.
the question. Dav has asked if we fell in love with and have learnt any songs from Soul, the film.
I think because it's for me, it's all piano-led jazz, which is stunning and I love it. But it's not stuff that I like. It doesn't lend itself to what I do necessarily. Although, if I could play that stuff, I'd be probably much more successful than I am now. To kind of play that kind of jazz on guitar. But it is just a stunning film, utterly beautiful.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Soul yet, do watch it. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Obviously, it's Disney Pixar, so it is kid-friendly as well as adult-friendly. It's just so beautiful. Yeah. Right then. Stormy Weather. Don't know why there's no sun up in the sky. Stormy weather since my man and I ain't together. It keeps raining all of the time. Oh yeah, life is bad. of misery everywhere. Stormy weather, and I just can't get my poor self together. So weary all of the time, so weary all of the time. When he went away, the blues walked in and met me. Oh yes, and if he stays away, old rocking chair is gonna get me. And all I do is pray the Lord will let me walk in the sun once more. I can't go on. Everything I had is gone. Stormy weather, stormy. Since my man and I, me and my baby ain't together. Keeps raining all of the time. Oh, it keeps raining all of the time. Oh, it keeps raining all of the time. Stormy weather, Thank you very much.
That was a belter.
Yeah, I love that song. Etta James. I mean, lots of vocalists have covered it, but Etta James is just, she's the one. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Speaking of jazz vocalists, some of you may know I love Billie Holiday. And a few years ago, Simon and I were really lucky to get tickets to go and see Audra McDonald, who I completely worship, play Billie Holiday in the show Lady Day in the West End. And it was in a really small theatre at the Gielgud. We didn't have great seats. We were at the top, but it didn't really matter. You sort of just felt like you were on top of the stage. They converted the whole theatre basically into Emerson's Bar and Grill. And it was like you were at a Billie Holiday gig. It was amazing. And I recently watched a trailer for, I think it's just called Billie. It's a new film. And I don't know if you realise this, but the woman playing Billie Holiday is Andra Day, who we saw at the Albert Hall opening for Cat Empire.
No way.
And the trailer just had me speechless. I didn't think I could find a better performance of Billie Holiday than Audra McDonald. Andra Day is just Billie. It's amazing. So if you're a fan of Billie Holiday or you just love her music, then do try and YouTube the trailer for Billie. It is spectacular. And I think it's going to be a very difficult watch because obviously her life was very, very difficult. But it's going to be amazing. Amazing. And I think it's out fairly soon, actually. So watch this space. I cannot wait. Cannot wait.
All right.
Right then.
Harper Valley.
Harper Valley. Sorry. I just got lost in the moment there, and I was just catching up on all of the comments. Yeah, it's absolutely pouring down in Cornwall, so that was a very apt song for that. Yeah, Carolyn, you're right. We just all need a very lovely sunny day. It was beautiful 2 days ago, yesterday, I can't remember, and I confidently looked out of the window at the sun and thought, I'm going to go up to the shop and get some essentials in my fairy coat, not my raincoat, and I'm not even going to wear a hat because it's really nice and warm. It's been really mild.
Such a rebel.
Yeah, on the walk back, I got completely drenched in this rain squall. It was awful. Was not lucky. Right, I'm going to tell you a story. A song story this time. daughter came home one afternoon and didn't even stop to play. She said, "Mom, I got a note here from the Harper Valley PTA." The note said, "Mrs. Johnson, you're wearing your dresses way too high. It's reported you've been drinking and running around with men and going wild. And we don't believe you ought to be bringing up your little girl this way." It was signed by the secretary, Harper Valley PTA. Well, it happened that the PTA was gonna meet that very afternoon. They were sure surprised when Mrs. Johnson wore her mini skirt into the room. And as she walked up to the blackboard, I still recall the words she had to say. She said, "I'd like to address this meeting of the Harper Valley PTA. Well, there's Bobby Taylor sitting there, and 7 times he's asked me for a date. Mrs. Taylor sure seems to use a lot of ice whenever he's away. And Mr. Baker, can you tell us why your secretary had to leave this town? And shouldn't Widow Jones be told to keep her window shades all pulled completely down?" Well, Mr. Harper couldn't be here 'cause he stayed too long at Kelly's bar again. And if you smell Shirley Thompson's breath, you'll find she's had a little nip of gin. Then you have the nerve to tell me you think that as a mother I'm not fit. Well, this is just a little Peyton place and you're a Harper Valley hypocrite. No, I wouldn't put you on because it really did. It happened just this way. The day my mama socked it to the Harper Valley PTA. The day my mama socked it to the Harper Valley PTA. Thanks very much. Thanks for requesting that, Pops. I love that tune. Who sang that one originally?
Jeannie C. Riley.
Jeannie C. Riley. I was going to say Billie C. Riley. Got Billie Holiday on my mind. But I love the Dolly Parton version. And actually, we've put a couple of Dolly songs in tonight because some of you may have seen on my social media stories that I shared a quote by Dolly, more of a statement. She was put forward to be, a statue was going to be made of her in her honor in
Nashville?
Yes, I think it's Nashville, in Tennessee anyway. And she asked respectfully for the nomination to be discounted, and basically she said she didn't feel, with everything going on in the world, that it was appropriate to put her on a pedestal at this time, and that maybe years down the line or after she's gone, if people still feel like she needs to be honored, then go on ahead and nominate her again, and that would be really nice. But right now, she doesn't feel like that's appropriate. And I was like, just when you think she couldn't get any more perfect, she goes and does something like that.
Too.
She is amazing.
I mean, if you're going to put someone on if you're going to applaud, doesn't sound like right in that context. If you're going to raise somebody up on a pedestal, then Dolly's the person to do because she's super kind, generous. She does amazing work for charity. She's lovely, but it would be weird. She's still very much alive and kicking.
Yeah.
And her statue will be, it could be a bit of a caricature, I think. So I don't think I'd choose to have a statue made of me. If I was Dolly Parton. If I was me, definitely I'd go for it. I'd immediately make me a statue.
How do you feel about singing this song?
I'm willing to give it a go.
Great. Yes, Sally, that is why we love
It
Dolly.
doesn't have any chords. Oh, it does. E minor, B minor. Oh, so fine. It's only got 2 chords anyway.
You know this.
No, that's another song.
No, yeah, that's right.
She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. She said, don't mind me, what do you mean? I am the one
Who will dance on the floor in the round? She said, I am the one who will dance on the floor in the round.
She told me her name was Billie Jean, and she caused to see in every head turn with eyes a dream of being the one
Who will dance on the floor in the round? People always told me, be careful what you do. Oh, don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. No.
Mama always told me,
Be careful who you love. Be careful what you do. The lie becomes a truth. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one. But the kid is not my son. She says I am the one, but the kid is not my son.
for 40 days and for 40 nights I was on her side. Who can stand when she's in the man of her schemes and plans?
'Cause we dance on the floor in the round.
So take my strong advice.
Just remember to always think twice. Oh, think twice.
She told my baby we'd dance till 3, then she looked at me. Yeah, short of 4, oh, my baby cried. His eyes were like mine.
Oh no, 'cause we danced on the floor in the round. People always told me,
Be careful what you do.
oh, don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. No,
Came and stood right by me
with the smell of sweet perfume. It happened much too soon. She called me to her room. And Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one. But the kid is not my son. She says I am the one, but the kid is not my son. Billie Jean is not my lover. Billie Jean is not my love. She's just a girl. Billie Jean is not my lover. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's been a while.
What a tune.
That's the
That-
Civil Wars.
yeah.
That's our version of the Civil Wars version.
Their first album came out 10 years ago.
Holy smokes!
Yeah. They both did really sweet little social media posts for it. Barton Hollow. What an album.
It's-
Actually, we sort of
No,
differ.
is Barton?
Yeah.
What's the second one called?
Not Barton Hollow.
I'm pretty sure Barton Hollow's the second one.
No, it's not. Promise it's not.
You've read social media, so you would know. But that song is not on the album, but that song is on a load of live releases.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a Michael Jackson song, but with a just brilliant reimagining by the Civil Wars. John Paul White is who was one half of the Civil Wars, is a fantastic songwriter and guitar player. Really, really great.
Yeah.
Really great.
Although I
He
totally...
looks like Johnny Depp.
He does, yeah. I really like their solo offerings, both Joy Williams and John Paul White. I do really miss the Civil Wars. They were such a good band. Oh my God. No one had a sound or has a sound quite like theirs. It was just really, like, for me, the second album is the best. We differ on that view. I love the first album, but the second album was just so...
Very dramatic.
Yeah, it was more dramatic, and I love that. I love all that. I love all that.
Oh, I love all that.
I love all that.
That's why I don't like it so much. I don't like the drama.
I think when that album came out, I was doing a temp job in an architect's firm, and I was going to Edgware Road every day from Wimbledon and just listening to it non-stop on my commute, and I just loved it. I'm still completely obsessed with that album.
That's great.
Thanks, Alex. The Civil Wars second album is called Civil Wars.
Of
And
course.
it's got like a big smoke cloud on the cover. Yeah, tune. Thanks for requesting that, Hegarty's and Carolyn, maybe? Can't remember. Sally thinks it's the other way around. Oh, who knows? Before we sing this one, Davina has requested Never Again, and we haven't played one of ours for a few, so let's play that one.
All right. No worries.
And my mum has requested Harvest Moon.
Oh.
Can I remember what I play on the harmonica? And that song. Oh, ouch. Hello, Suzanne Terry.
Hi, Suzanne. How are you? Is Detroit very cold and snowy?
Probably. It usually is, right?
It is, yeah, I guess at this time of year. I'd really like to be in the snow. We had about 1 or 2 microns of snow.
For London, it was a lot of snow recently.
Well, it stayed. I have seen snowmen on plural on social media in London, but for me it was not nearly enough. But I miss the snow.
The mountains are calling, and you must go.
I must go to the mountains. Yes.
Michael Owen. We did Angel from Montgomery last week, actually. We don't sing Paradise, but we do sing Angel from Montgomery. But you might have to catch up on the video from last week to hear it.
I'd happily do it again.
Yeah, well, we'll do it next week, but I think I sort of cut together these videos, and some of them I saved them and I load them up onto YouTube. And I've done a few today, and I'm going to do a few more tomorrow. So I'll see if I can find it, and I'll pop it up on YouTube. So check it out tomorrow afternoon. It should be
Are
on
you a
there.
John Prine fan, Michael Owen? Is that what you said? Yeah. So I really like Clay Pigeons. I keep thinking I might learn that. But if any other John Prine requests, I'm happy to go further into John Prine's collection because I love his songwriting. As I was saying last week, it's so inconspicuous, if that can be a style of songwriting. You think it's a nothing, and then it hits you full in the face. It has like a fish out of nowhere. Slap.
John Prine's music's like a fish slapping around the face.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how he'd
an
feel about that.
inconspicuous fish. Well, he's dead.
That's why I said how he would feel.
He would have felt, yes.
Anyway, let's play Never Again. Right, get dancing, everybody. Time.
With the way you made me feel that day, I never looked as good again. Must admit, I felt some pain, but I can never get that look again. Never again. Never again. Never again.
with the way you pressed my shirt that day. It never looked as smooth again. I went and bought the same iron, but I think I should keep my jacket on. Never again. Never again. Never again. You can never go back. You can never go back. You can never go back. There's a reason you left town. It's not wise to go back down. You can't second guess yourself. Your decision, you must be true. You can always justify it. Ooh, ooh. Never again. Never again. Never again. Ooh. Thank you. Oh, I've got all my ribbons
Get all the ribbons.
tangled up. It's more of a muted tambo today. There we go.
That is quite an old song now.
It's an oldie but a goodie.
I wrote that song right at the end of my tenure in the band called the Dukes. I said my tenure, but they broke up because I broke them up. And I have the tattoo of our first record, our only record, on my arm of the Dukes. Really, really good band, and it was my not my first band, but my first real band, like the first band that was kind of formed around the kind of music that I wrote, and I was interested in. And I wrote that song right at the end, just as the band was sort of breaking up, and then performed it with my other band called Moses Gun, which was an amazing group of musicians, but I don't think we became nearly as popular as we were with the Dukes, which was weird. And then we all broke up, and then I did another band called the Cy Holmes Band, which was much, much easier, because it was a dictatorship.
And now?
And now, this is a beautiful democracy. Although really it's a dictatorship because you're in charge. We're doing this one, not the other one. I was ready for the other one.
Oh, yeah, no, we can do the other one.
Well, no, listen.
Sorry, I forgot you were ready for the other one. Yeah.
Fine. Talk amongst yourselves while I tune.
Oh, all right. So just going back on these comments, Tanner, that is really chilly. Minus 26 Celsius in Oklahoma. What?
Right.
That's crazy.
Minus 26 Celsius?
That's, yeah.
Holy Moses.
Michael Owen, we're going to play Angel from Montgomery next week for you, because you're just being greedy. Not that we are complaining, but still. We like to have a bit of variety on our Friday nights. Team Ellis, did you see, is that the Civil Wars that you saw live? Oh, in Bristol as well. I'm so envious. Right then. Right, this is Harvest Moon.
I'm sorry?
Just saying, this is Harvest Moon. I'm introducing a song.
come a little bit closer, hear what I have to say. Just like children sleeping, we could dream this night away. But there's a full moon rising, let's go dancing in the light. We know where the music's playing, let's go out and feel the night. Because I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. When we were strangers, I watched you from afar. When we were lovers, I loved you with all my heart. And now it's getting late, and the moon is climbing high. I wanna celebrate, see it shining in your eyes. Because I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. Because I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon.
Oh, love that tune. Thanks for requesting that, Mummy.
It's Harvest Moon by Neil Young from the incredible album Harvest.
Oui, oui. Right, time to pick it up.
Okay, now we play.
Now we play some Fleetwood Mac. Yeah.
Wait, I need to put that back up.
Shout out to Steve Churchill, hello, and Sarah Redfern, hello, thanks for joining us, hope you're enjoying. I don't know if Bran Archer is online. If you are, give us a wave, because I promised a song for you this evening as well. And Neve, I haven't forgotten about your request too. Ah yes, the necessary retuning after the detuning. Hello, Fliss. Oh yeah, Harvest Moon is lush, isn't it?
Loving you isn't the right thing to do. How can I ever change things that I feel? If I could, baby, I'd give you my world. How can I when you won't take it from me? You can go your own way, go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. You can go your own way, go your own way. Tell me why everything turned around. Backing up, shacking up is all you wanna do. If I could, baby, I'd give you my world. But open up, and everything's waiting for you. You can go your own way, go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. You can go your own way, go your own way. You can go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. You can go your own way, go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. You can go your own way, go your own way. You can call it another lonely day, another lonely day. You can go your own way, go your own way.
Thank you very much.
We love Fleetwood Mac. The only issue with playing Fleetwood Mac songs is that I want to hear the bass and drums, which are a really integral part of Fleetwood Mac. My favourite part of Fleetwood Mac is obviously Lindsey Buckingham, and if you know me, you know this. He's probably my favourite guitar player.
You are really, you're modelling
and I'm
him
currently
properly right now.
modelling his hairstyle, because I can't get to a barber. But I really want to hear Mick Fleetwood and John McVie thumping away in the background, because they could thump.
What a band.
Still can.
What a band. Alex Mileman, that is a fantastic band fact. I am really pleased to know that. So apparently,
That's the fact.
Stevie Nicks hated the line, packing up, shacking up is all you want to do. So every time they sang it live, she'd give Lindsay an evil stare. Keep an eye out for it. It's slightly hilarious. I love
She
that.
did, I mean, supposedly, we were told by a guy that we met on the ship, on one of the Disney ships, who had run a venue in I can't remember where. And he said he'd met, and this was in the sort of 70s and 80s, he said he'd met Fleetwood Mac on a number of occasions, and he'd even been a band manager, but not their band manager.
I do not remember this.
And he said Lindsay was the difficult one.
No shocker there.
He was the one that was hard to work with, and actually Stevie was lovely. But I've always sort of got the impression it was the other way around, and it was Stevie that sort of fired Lindsay from the band again when they started fighting against us. And I find it kind of, so I think probably more personality clashing than anything.
Clashing.
But obviously Lindsay is maybe a bit of an oddball.
I think that, well, it feels like from press reports and stuff that it's mainly him.
Well, you would say that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
She just takes sides, unlike me, who is always on the side of Lindsay Buckingham.
I can't remember who it was. It might have been James Taylor. It doesn't feel like it's quite right. Totally not James Taylor. Dave Grohl. I saw a picture of Dave Grohl and Stevie Nicks hugging, and he's quoted as saying that Stevie Nicks gives the best hugs. It's like you're basically hugging her heart, and it's just so amazing, and she smells really great as well. I love that. So anyway,
I think she looks like an old hippie. But
Me?
you give the best hugs, and many people have said that to me. That my
I am
wife
quite
gives
proud of my hugs.
Amazing hugs.
I really like hugging. Miss hugging. Yeah. Hi, Suzanne. Mike, we're not going to sing Desperado twice in 2 weeks. We will sing it next week for you. You guys, you know the rules. But it has been 2 weeks, and Neve has requested One Day Like This by Elbow. So we will play that one. Primitivo for Mike and Bev. Oh, Julia Memories, love it, yep. There with you. What do I need? F.
Did we not do this one last week?
I think we did this the week before last.
I mean, she writes a list, so if anyone's going to know it, it's her, but...
Obviously, there are lots of requests,
Get
so
confused.
that's not always on the list. But I know that we didn't do this one last week. We were in Bristol last week.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
We did it the week before. All these lovely requests
blend into one.
mean that I don't have to think too hard when I write the set lists, because I just put half of the set list over onto the next week because we didn't get to them, which is lovely. And thank you for being an interactive, wonderful, chatty, request-filled audience. As always, we love you guys.
Yeah.
Right then, Neve, this is for you.
Drinking in the morning sun, blinking in the morning sun, shaking off the heavy world. Yeah, heavy like a loaded gun. What made me behave that way? Using words I never say. I can only think it must be love. Oh, anyway, it's looking like a beautiful day. Someone tell me how I feel. It's silly wrong but vivid right. Oh, kiss me like a final meal. Yeah, kiss me like we die tonight. 'Cause holy cow, I love your eyes. And only now I see the light. Yeah, lying with you halfway, wondering what to say. Oh, anyway, it's looking like a beautiful day. Faces chamois crease. If you think I winked, I did. Laugh politely at repeats. Yeah, kiss me when my lips are thin. 'Cause holy cow, I love your eyes. And only now I see the light. Yeah, lying with you halfway, stumbling over what to say. Well, anyway, it's looking like a beautiful day. Oh, those curtains are wide. One day like this, you'd see me right. Oh, those curtains wide. One day like this, you'd see me right. Oh, those curtains wide. One day like this, you'd see me right. Oh, those curtains wide. One day like this, you'll see me right. Holy cow, those curtains wide. One day like this, you'll see me right. Holy cow, those curtains wide. One day like this, you'll see me right. Oh, those curtains wide. One day like this, you'd see me right. Oh, those curtains wide. One day like this, you'd see me right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, it's cowboy time. It's 10 to 10. Right then.
Right then.
Right then, right then.
Right then, she says.
I would like to sing a song that we haven't sung for a while that involves the kazoos. What do you think it's going to be?
It's going to be.
It's right in front of you.
You missing out those two before it?
I am, because we've only got time for a couple more
Okay,
songs.
Fine. I feel like we played this one recently too.
We definitely haven't.
Confused.
Yeah, I don't think we've played this one for about a month, actually.
Déjà vu.
Alabama, Arkansas, I do love my mom and pa, not the way that I do love you.
Well, holy moly, me oh my, you're the apple of my eye. Girl, I never loved one like you.
Man, oh man, you're my best friend. I scream it to the nothingness. There ain't nothing that I need.
Well, hot and heavy pumpkin pie, chocolate candy, Jesus Christ. Ain't nothing please me more than you.
Oh, home, let me come home
Girl, I never loved one like you.
Moats and boats and waterfalls, alleyways and payphone calls. I've been everywhere with you.
Well, that's true. We'll laugh and chill with people.
We'll die
barefoot on a
summer night.
Nothing new is sweeter than with.
And in the streets you'll run a free, like there's only you and me. She's just something to see. Oh, home, let me come home. Home is whenever I'm with you. Oh, home, let me come home. Home is whenever I'm with you.
Hey! La 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 la, take me home. Daddy, I'm coming home. Jade,
Alexander,
do you remember that day you fell out of my window?
I sure do. You came jumping right out after me.
Well, you fell on the concrete and nearly broke your ass. And you were bleeding all over the place. And I rushed you out of the hospital. You remember that?
Yes, I do.
Well, there's something that I never told you about that night.
What didn't you tell me?
While you were sitting in the back seat, smoking a cigarette you thought was going to be your last, I was falling deeply in love. And I never told you till just now.
With me?
Oh, home, let me come home. Home is whenever I'm with you. Oh, home, let me come home. Home is when I'm alone with you. Oh, home, let me come home. Home is when I'm alone with you.
Oh, home. Yes, I am home. Home is when I'm alone with you. Alabama, Arkansas. I do love my ma and pa. Boats and boats and waterfalls, alleyways and payphone calls. Oh, home, home, home. Home is when I'm alone with you. Oh, home, home, home. Home is when I'm alone with you. Oh, home, let me come home. Home is when I'm alone with you. Thank you very much.
The sound of one hand clapping.
Okay, we've got time for one more song.
Unos, dos.
Which would you like to do? Can you see the
uno
list there?
más. Yeah. Should we finish big?
The penultimate song?
Or should we finish with an original?
I think, well, we haven't done the penultimate song for a long
Quite a
time.
while. Yeah, let's do that one.
I think it's time.
It's time. Okay then. Attention, ladies and gentlemen. This is a song originally by Ray Charles, but it was not sampled because the person who sang it on the second record, which was a hip hop record, was not Ray Charles. It was Jamie Foxx. But Kanye took a section of this song and used it in his latest
It is
song.
an excellent version of the song.
It is great.
We, of course, take this song and make it our own. This is Gold Digger / I Got a Woman. You guys have been a wonderful audience, as always. We love you very much. Thank you for signing in, tuning in, staying and watching us. Have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to leave you with this song.
He take my money when I'm in need. Yeah, he's a traveling friend indeed. Oh, here's a gold digger way over town that digs on me.
I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh yeah, I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Whoa yeah.
He takes my money when I'm in need.
Yeah, she's a kind of friend in need. I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh yeah, she brings the loving early in the morning just to me. Oh yeah,
He sends his loving early in the morning just for me. Oh yeah.
she sends her loving just for me.
Always loves me so tenderly.
I got a woman way over town that's good to me.
Oh yeah.
She give me
Now
money
I say he a gold digger,
when I'm in need.
but he ain't messing with no broke.
She
broke.
give me
Now
money
I say he a gold digger,
when I'm in
but
need.
he ain't messing with no broke.
But I got a need.
Go ahead, girl, go ahead, get down.
Got a need.
Go ahead, girl, go ahead, get down.
Got a need.
Go ahead, girl, go ahead, get down.
I got a need.
Go ahead. Yeah, he take my money
I seen she a gold
when
digger.
I'm in
I seen
need.
with the broke.
He
broke,
take
broke.
my money
I seen she a gold
when
digger.
I'm in need.
You messing with the broke.
I got a need.
Come on, girl, go ahead. Get
I got a need.
Come on, girl, go ahead. Get
I
down.
got a need.
Come on, girl, go ahead. Get down.
I got a need.
Come on, girl.
Yeah,
She's there to love me.
both day and night,
Never grumble up for sins.
always treats me right,
Never walking in the streets.
leaving me alone.
She knows a woman's place.
It's right
Wherever
there
she wants to
now
go.
at home.
Way over town. That's good to me.
Oh yeah.
I got a woman way over town. That's good to me. Oh yeah.
Now here's my baby. Don't you understand?
I'm a loving man. I got a woman way over town. That's good to me.
Oh yeah.
I got a woman way over town. That's good to me. Oh,
And with that, we bid you a good night. We've had another wonderful Friday with you guys. Thank you so much. Have a fabulous weekend, and we'll see you next week.
thanks, guys.
Bye.
We love you. Goodbye.